A few days ago, Netflix released the first official teaser trailer for the anime series Terminator Zero. This is the first time that Terminator has been adapted into an anime, and also one of the rare occasions that it is a series rather than a movie. It can be considered as a kind of reboot with plot connections to the original franchise. A Terminator is sent back in time to kill someone who is working on a project that could pose a threat to Skynet in the future. A future resistance soldier is also sent back in time to protect this person and destroy the Terminator. Terminator Zero is produced by Skydance and the Japanese animation studio Production IG. Mads Timlin is the creator and executive producer and also the one who wrote the screenplay. The art is created by Masashi Kudo, who animated the popular series Bleach. The last Terminator movies, like Genesis and Dark Fate, weren't really a success at the box office, despite the prominent cast members such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton. Terminator Zero serves as an attempt to revive the franchise. Mads Timlin promised that the tone of the series would return to the horror of the first movie and focus less on brutal action. He wants to recreate the feeling of uncertainty about who is good and who is bad. When it comes to the plot, Terminator Zero is set after the events of Terminator 2 Judgment Day and ignores the events of all subsequent movies. The TV show will take place across two timelines, in 1997 when Skynet first develops an awareness of itself, and in 2022 during the war between humans and machines. So, the story takes place in Japan 1997, a few weeks before Judgment Day. It's about a scientist named Malcolm Lee. He works for a company called Cortex Industries, which is probably a competitor of Cyberdyne Systems Corporations, the company which is currently in the final stages of developing Skynet. In his company, Malcolm Lee is tasked with a very important project. He's working on an AI so powerful that it can even compete with Skynet. The AI Lee is developing is called Kokoro, but unlike other Terminator villains, Kokoro has a physical presence, or it can at least project a representation of it, which means it will be an actual character and not just a symbolic threat like Skynet. We actually had that case in Terminator Genesis. Hostile AI Genesis was able to project a representation of itself in the final fight. However, I believe that things will look quite different in Terminator Zero than in Genesis. We don't yet know much about the events that will take place in 2022 during the war between humans and machines. Here one can only theorize. In 2022 things are not looking good for the human resistance and they're probably about to lose the war. In order to win the war, the humans decide to ally with the AI Kokoro to defeat Skynet. When Skynet realizes that the still existing AI Kokoro becomes a threat to its existence, it sends a Terminator back in time to kill the creator of Kokoro, Malcolm Lee. To prevent the Terminator from killing Malcolm and turning the war in Skynet's favor, the Resistance sends a soldier back in time to protect Malcolm and his 3 children. Her name is Eiko, a young and skilled soldier from the human Resistance. Timlin explains the character is the strong female heroine that is a hallmark of the series. Hard-hitting but also vulnerable. Eiko may be tough, but the pressure to save the world sucks. If she succeeds in her mission to protect Lee and kill the Terminator, it will change the fate of humanity. I read online that her job is not just to save Lee, but also to prevent him from activating his AI, Kokoro. I'm confused. Why save Lee and his work if he isn't allowed to use it anyway? Even though the show will be part of the Terminator universe, it will center around new characters. Our protagonist Malcolm Lee, the scientist who developed the AI, is voiced by Andrew Holland. Eiko, our resistance soldier sent from the future, is voiced by Sonoya Mizuno. Next there's Kokoro, the AI that Malcolm created and has a physical appearance. She is voiced by Rosario Dawson. Then we have the Prophet, the Resistance spiritual and philosophical leader. She is the person who is going to give you the bad news, Timlin said. So her identity is a mystery that will be revealed as the series rolls on. She is voiced by Ann Dowd. And our main antagonist, the Terminator. Our cybernetic assassin is voiced by Timothy Olyphant. Olyphant's Terminator character adds a fresh threat, different from previous models like the T-800 or T-1000. In addition, Terminator Zero promises multiple Terminators, a franchise first, bringing new excitement to the series. Then we have other characters, like Misaki, who helps to take care of Lee's children. Lee's son is Kenta, who is a thinker like his father, with a big role in the future. And we have Hiro, Lee's second son. He's the middle child with a warm heart. And last but not least, there's Reika, Lee's daughter. She's caught up in family drama during the week of Judgment Day. The trailer was designed to be very dark and mysterious, with exciting and thrilling music in the background. It features a lot of visual callbacks to the original Terminator movies, like the nuclear explosion we can see in Zero and in Sarah Connor's nightmare in Terminator 2. A time field generator is also present. Terminator, where we can already see the endoskeleton on his face, and a lot of other things. I think they did a really good job with the trailer, and I'm really excited about the series. So that's it for this video, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.